What's up, Leo? So someone out there literally can't stop keeping tabs on you, and the more they watch, the deeper they're falling. They've been trying so hard to wrap their head around you, this whole connection, and honestly themselves, but they're just terrified to make a move. Meeting you completely flipped a switch inside them, like you woke up a part of their soul they didn't even know was there. They tried fighting it, tried staying logical and detached, but no matter what they do, they keep drifting right back to you. Trust your intuition on this, because something huge is about to unfold. I'm Carol, and welcome back to Spiritual Aura Tarot. If this message is hitting home for you today, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, tap the bell, and join our community so you don't miss a single beat of your journey. So let me shuffle these cards and dive straight into your reading. I feel like this person is, going through tons of mental anguish. Their heart is saying yes, but their mind is saying no. They are just experiencing like a genuinely hard time discovering a balance between those two things. There's a clear disconnect, and they are truly struggling, to make the correct decision that's ideal for both of you. I feel like for some of you, they're just terrified to venture outside. They're terrified to go outside of their typical comfort zone to like repair things or progress forward. It could be, about people criticizing them, or just that they prefer to remain in the rational part of their brain instead of the feeling side. This person deliberately tries to suppress their emotions. They might even be convincing themselves the collective doesn't desire me, or I just need to concentrate on my career. They're genuinely going to great lengths to try not to consider love. But I'm also receiving that the harder they attempt to disconnect, the more they're drawn back toward you. Almost like elastic, it feels like something is about to break. This is someone who has held back their emotions from you for ages, and it's truly starting to eat at them. They feel this urge to express their reality and just be authentic. They want to be authentic, to remove the facade. I feel like you made them a priority, and it's almost like they just became too comfortable with that, and began to place you on the sidelines. But now it's this person, or maybe you were engaging with other people, whatever it was. There's a powerful emphasis now on sorting out their priorities. It's an energy of, you're not a choice anymore, I'm making you a priority, and ensuring their behavior aligns with their words. They're still just trying to balance how they feel, because you've generally made them reconsider partnership and love. I feel like this person has always placed love on the back burner. They were conditioned that, love isn't reliable, and that it just disappears. And so a lot of times they just daydream about you, but then they wind up feeling crushed. It's because their words were not aligning with their behavior. You're the kind of person who states something and delivers. You're assured, and you're not scared to stumble. Part of it was them just not being honest. This could be dishonesty about another party, or even just about their own emotions. It's like you are always concerned, wondering, what are you doing when you're not? What are you doing when you're not talking to me? I feel like your spidey senses were tingling about why they were moving so strangely, especially if things ended abruptly. When this person does return, and I do feel like they want to, the focus is on making amends. But it's not just, saying, I'm sorry, can we move on, without action. It feels like God is actually keeping them away from you until they can. They need to prove they're capable of putting in the work and have genuinely changed. But when it comes forward for some of you, you're going to be in a place where you're unsure what their intentions are. You're going to be asking, what is going on? Why all of a sudden do you want to come forward and make amends? Why all of a sudden do you want to come forward and have this deep discussion? Why are you putting effort? Why are you putting so much energy and effort into reconnecting with me? And it's because this person is realizing the errors of their ways and how they should have made you a priority to begin with. But this is something, honestly, that they had to go through. See, they had to shatter their own perception of the connection in order to move forward. The way that your person was living life, it was through a funhouse mirror. It was their way. It was their way or the highway, right? And instead of giving you a sense of just even, I feel like with your person, you were trying to understand or have a sense of clarity, and whoever you're dealing with would purposely hold back emotionally or even mentally because, one, they didn't want to open up and express what was really going on with them. But aside from that, it's like they like to keep you aloof or confused. They like the idea of you kind of being confused because it's a sense of control. And this sense of control allowed them to keep their same perception without changing. It's like with this person and this perception and energy coming in here, I was only able to see what I wanted to see. I'm sorry for not seeing your worth. See, they were worried about everybody else around them, what people thought, what others were saying. If they changed the way that they did things, their past dissipated. They were worried about what other people would say about them, and this is somebody that had their own vision with the way that they wanted things to go. I feel like you're dealing with somebody that was incapable of refocusing until this shattered energy came in. And this can be something in their life that needed to crumble in order for it to be rebuilt, about old habits breaking. This is about their old habits breaking down. This is about the new version of them being revealed and them seeing who they really are and seeing the fact that they were not really good to you in the past. I feel like they'd say things to the extent, but I didn't do anything to you, that's on you. If you feel that way, that's on you, but I didn't do anything. So there was something here about a sense of accountability. They struggled with accountability for the way that they made you feel. If you give this person the blueprint and you say, listen, these are the things that bother me, I'm giving you the handbook to who I am. So if you do these things, then you're actively going out of your way to hurt me. And this person would say, but I haven't done anything to you, but you also didn't do anything to stop it, right? It's like when you're driving and you see a squirrel in the road. You can either run the squirrel over, you can pause, or you can swerve. It's like this person knew certain triggers, and I feel like they purposely triggered you in order to get some type of emotional response. Because your emotional response, regardless if it's positive or negative, it's still a level of attention, and it's showing this person that, one, they have control, and two, they're receiving the attention that they want from you. But they're beginning to see that that was the wrong way to go about it, that the perception of you, the perception of who you were, that they were really ignoring their true divine self, and that they were really ignoring what they really wanted from you. And I feel like with this energy coming in, you were dealing with somebody that was relatively confused with what they wanted, confused. They were confused with what to do. Do I follow what I've been used to for a period of time, or do I break the mold? Do I listen to my family, my tradition, the way that I've lived my life, or does that come shattering down because I'm having a difference in perception? See, what's happening with this person is the higher that they're beginning to elevate, because I do feel like for a lot of you, your divine counterpart, your divine counterpart has gone through a major transformation, whether they're coming out of a dark night of the soul, whether they're going through their first Phoenix rising, whatever it may be. It's like something about this person is completely broken, and it's a sense of fragmentation. I feel like this fragmentation needed to break down because who this person was seeing was not who they were meant to be. It was their false persona. It was their 3D self. It was the caterpillar that wasn't ready to learn how to fly, because when you can fly, you're elevated and you have the ability to see things near and far, what's behind, side to side. I feel like for some of you, especially if you were really good friends with this person, they were thinking, I don't know whether I want to be friends or lovers. Am I ready for a relationship? Like you're dealing with somebody that was really questioning what they want. They were questioning, what do I want from this person? Why do I feel this way? You're dealing with somebody that is going through a level of emotional turmoil over the way that they've treated you. And there's something that's coming in here where they're being forced to look at things and being forced to see the way that they went about things with you and how it was wrong, how it was untrustworthy, how they broke your trust because they didn't know. They didn't know what they wanted, so they restricted whatever love that they were going to give you. They did the opposite of what their heart wanted. They put you away instead of embracing you. But the reality is this: your person finds you picture perfect. There's something about you two where your energy is very, very grounding when it comes to this person. They may never admit this to you because I feel like you're dealing with somebody proud. Or they may admit it later on, but these are the things that they're going through right now. It's like they're going through some type of review process where they're even making like a pros and cons list, wondering, will they do this? Okay, what do I not like about them? They don't fit into this bubble. They don't fit my normal type. But this person is realizing that your energy was very grounding to them. This is somebody that would run to you when things were bad. This is somebody that would open up about certain things that were going on in their life that they wouldn't be able to share or communicate with anyone else. There's something very, very deep-seated about your connection, and your person knows it. But I feel like they were unable to identify the difference between you and other energies, why they had this direct pull towards you, and this person is beginning to realize that not only are they attracted to you physically, but they're also attracted to the way that you think. You're beautiful inside and out. I stare at your pictures all day long. They look at you, whether it's on social media, whether it's at work, whether it's through their phone, maybe you FaceTime them. Whatever it is, it's like maybe they're watching you online. It's something about this person looking at your pictures. Looking at your pictures and remembering, how good you made them feel, how grounded you are, how things are very clean and clear with you. It's very black or white. There's not a lot of gray area. I think that you didn't make this person confused. I think that you put your intentions out front very, very early, and you let this person know you weren't playing games with them. What you see is what you get. What you see is what you get, and they're beginning to understand and appreciate that their way of going about things, they're the ones that convoluted the situation. They're the ones that created this gray area that wasn't necessary. Life is very simple if you do the right thing, if you make the right choices. When you live in a gray area, you're asking for a level of confusion and a harder life coming in. And you know what? They're right, because when you live in your truth, when you make certain decisions that are not just for your highest good, but the good for everybody, you notice how things begin to fall into place. And even when things happen, life is about ups and downs. We're meant to go through this. And these downs are meant to help us elevate and change. But for you, it's like you took that differently. You didn't allow you didn't allow the downs to affect you, which also allowed you to come up much quicker. And this person is beginning to realize it, like they're knowing that you're perfect. You have a sense of putting this person at ease with your voice. Maybe you're a singer, maybe it's your laugh. Like there's something very, very infectious about your energy that I feel like when your person thinks about you, they smile. But I also get that as much as they smile when they think about you, they're also remembering the way that they treated you and how you didn't deserve that. I feel like with this person, they're in this energy where they want to surprise you to show you that they can be the person that you deserve, that they can be trustworthy. Life is full of surprises, and I have something special planned just for you. So your person is in the process. of putting something together, whether it's sending you flowers, whether it's calling you, whether it's taking you out. It's like this person is planning on reaching out to you and taking things to the next level, asking you to go somewhere, asking you to go to the movies, taking you out to brunch, whatever it may be. It's like depending on wherever you are in your journey is going to determine what the surprise is. I feel like with this person, they've been thinking about this for a period of time because it's something about them feeling like you don't trust them. Possibly because they left you on read or you left them on read because they had to make a choice, and whatever choice they made, I feel like they made that decision from the wrong space. They made it from a logical aspect versus a heart space. That's why this person wants to come in. They want to come in and surprise you with something. I feel like they created something for you. They wrote something for you. Like there's something here that this person may have for you in particular. Because after going through this, old habits are breaking down and a new version of them is being revealed. This is somebody that's beginning to realize how they self-sabotaged this connection, and the things that they blamed you for were really things within themselves. Withholding love from you, I withheld love from myself. There's a level of self-doubt here, right? This person was doubting the connection, this person was doubting you, but it said more about them than it did you. I feel like inside of this sense of elevation, it's like you had to go through this. Because I feel like for a lot of people watching right now, you questioned, why do they not want me? Or maybe I'm not good enough. Or it's something here about you questioning your own worth because this person didn't see it, but they saw it the whole time, and it had more to do about this person than it did you, because you've been on this person's mind heavy, and this person is very, very stressed out right now because they really are in love with you. See, this person is in love with you. I am emotionally drained to the point where I'm beginning to shut down. But God is pushing this person to their breaking point. Sometimes you have to break down, this is a tower, in order to be rebuilt to where it needs to be. So there's a lot of things that are going on in your person's life right now. And there also is something about them acquiring a level of knowledge, or things are beginning to work in the right depth. Things are beginning to work in the right manner. I'm getting that there was a major change, and that's all of a sudden where I feel like things changed. Especially in their heart chakra, especially like they began to open up, they began to realize how much they love you. This is somebody that doesn't want you to be angry at them. They feel like the two of you together would be perfect for one another. I feel like they're thankful. They're thankful for you to be in their energy. This is somebody that's not really come forward and truly expressed to you exactly how much you mean to them. I feel like you're dealing with somebody that's withheld a lot from you, and the reality is you're in this very beautiful, irresistible energy. So with this Eight of Pentacles energy coming in here, right? This is somebody that is very, very fixated, but they're very focused, right? They're very dedicated. It's like this person is studying you. The thing about Virgos that's very, very beautiful is that Virgos are somebody that is going to analyze you from head to toe, top to bottom. They're going to know your shoe size. They're going to know your waistline. They're going to know your bra size, your pant size, what type of stuff you use. Like, this is somebody that is really, really studying you right now, aligned with the Hierophant. Yes, the reason that they're studying you is, one, because either they haven't seen you, or this is an energy definitely that I feel like is requiring, like, this person is seeking a sense of guidance. But also, two, they have this inner knowing that you're the person for them. So even with this energy coming in here, your person is working on becoming a better person. Your person is working on whatever shattered, untrustworthy energy there was, because they understand that they have to get right with the light. They have to get right with God before they can get right with anybody else. This is about this person finally allowing themselves to listen to this spiritual guidance that's been leading them forward. It's about this person taking a level of a vibe, but it's like they want to do, I just keep hearing, this is somebody that wants to do things the right way. This is somebody that wants to come in and stabilize your connection. Because right now, I feel like with whoever you're dealing with, you're not in a stable foundation. You're not on stable grounding with whoever you're dealing with. So because you're not on stable grounding, it's been a lot of 5D energy. It's been a lot of emotions. It's been a lot of physical intimacy for some of you. So when it comes to really grounding the connection, I feel like that's been the issue. The issue with consistency in the 3D, it's you two learning how to be with each other, or learning or opening up to the idea of being truly together as a couple. And I feel like this person is trying to work on becoming the best version of themselves for you. It's heavy Virgo energy right now. I also feel like with your person, they've been very focused. They've been very, very focused on their own abundance. And for some of them, they had to become single in order to even entertain your situation. Or this is about them feeling confident and comfortable with wherever they are. See, they're putting the work in now because there's going to be some type of major payout. They're putting the work in now because it's a level of stability. But this person is also looking at you as this Nine of Pentacles. Being in your energy, you create abundance in all senses, whether that's abundance in money, whether that's abundance in love, abundance in self-love, whatever it may be. There's something about you where your person is beginning to see you for who you are in your own divine light. And I feel like for a lot of you, listen, you have the High Priestess and the Hierophant here. This is a divine union, an energy where it's peanut butter. It's peanut butter and jelly, it's like salad with dressing. Nobody wants to eat salad without any dressing. Hello, not even any like oregano or anything on the salad, or olive oil or balsamic or something. No, like there's something about you where the two of you go together like two peas in a pod. You're made for each other. This is a divine connection. It is a divine union, something that is orchestrated by the Most High. When the two of you come together, there's going to be this very beautiful union between two. Because I feel like this person is beginning to acknowledge that they love you, but that they had to see things differently. Like this is somebody that had to acknowledge that you're not their enemy, that you're not their competition, but that you were there to help. It's like you knew the entire time who you were to this person. You knew, but they were slow to the game. They didn't understand what you were trying to express or what you were trying to emulate. Like they didn't get it. But this is somebody that's sitting here going, you knew the whole time. You knew the entire time who this person was to you, and you were able to kind of cut through the BS and acknowledge it, that this person needed to get right with themselves in order to get right. In order to get right with you, they had to get right with God. They had to repent. They had to go be honest. they had to, acknowledge it. The confession is not, let me tell God what I did, because God already knows, but it's about acknowledging it. It's about admitting it. I did this. I hurt this person. And I feel like there's some type of major ending coming in here where your person was very stagnant and very stuck. There is this overhaul of energy that is coming in, heavy overhaul of energy. There's some type of major ending with this Queen of Swords energy and the Hanged Man. Sometimes with this Queen of Swords energy, it's somebody that's having a hard time making a decision, but it's also somebody that's trying to be overly judgmental, and somebody that was judging you when they should have judged themselves. Whatever they put on you, whatever they put on you was really saying more about them than it was you. And this person has to end this waiting game because they want this new chance with you. They want to work on things with you. They're tired of being in this 10 of Swords or 3 of Swords where they're stuck trying to make some type of decision on how to move forward with you. They're realizing that the longer that they withhold love from you, it's hurting them more than anything. And they're going through a lot of karma for the way that they did things, for them even holding back with this energy. They needed to make a sacrifice. And I feel like whoever you're dealing with, they sacrificed your love towards them in order for them to stay in a very comfortable energy that they've been in. If you're somebody that wakes up and makes an egg, you make an egg and toast every morning, going out and getting breakfast with friends is something that's breaking the tone. Or you switching it up and having peanut butter toast, or you switching it up and having a smoothie, it's breaking a pattern. It's like you know what you know and you're comfortable where you're comfortable. The people that are watching this reading are in a time in their life where certain habits are set in. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. It's a little hard unless that person is broken down completely where they're ready to learn, where you take the eggs and you take the toast and all you give them is fruit. And maybe they go hungry for a couple days, but eventually they're going to make that smoothie. Eventually they're going to adapt. It's something here about this person being completely broken down in order for them to adapt. They need to adapt to whatever was coming in here when it comes to you. And again, this is about an energy where your person knows that they need to come in and take responsibility for their actions in order to make amends and do the right thing. This is about stabilizing your relationship. This is about you coming into union. This is about you receiving the karma that you deserve, for what you've been doing. Good, bad, or indifferent, but this is about establishing a committed relationship with you where your person can feel comfortable in this situation. Wow, this is a very impactful reading, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, I feel like it's very impactful because there's this overall essence around the fact that there's a lot your person has not come forward and not said to you, right? This is about their throat chakra being blocked, but also it's being cleared and illuminated so that there can be a transformation of communication, the way that they do things. Because the reality is this: I loved you yesterday and love you still and always will. This is somebody that's in love with you, and it's because you're irresistible and because you're perfect for this person. Why are they perfect for me? Because you guys were cut from the same cloth, because you know them the way that they know. They know you. You know yourself the way that you know this person, because you guys are the same. I cannot resist you. You are the best I've ever had, and you have my undivided attention. You have somebody that's watching you. You have somebody that's very, very fixated and very focused, and their perception of you is changing, but also the perception of themselves is also evolving at the same point in time. How do they view this? How do they view their romantic situation with the collective? I feel like with the Four of Pentacles, you have somebody here that is watching your every move, but is being very, very calculated. How do they view themselves? In this energy, also, like, think about the original Four of Pentacles. They're holding on to that pentacle real tight. They're like, listen, this is mine and nobody else can have it. So there's somebody here holding on. There's somebody here that's very much holding on to your energy and not wanting to let go of it. Their energy coming in here with what their role is or how they view themselves is this Ace of Pentacles. This is beautiful. The fact that your person is viewing themselves as the Ace of Pentacles here, this is an amazing energy because it's a raw energy, right? Anytime you have aces, it's raw energy. How do they view the collective here? What is their perception of the collective right now? Queen of Cups wanted to come out. Look, Judgment and the Fool. This just got intense. And look at the bottom of the deck. We're taking all these out, Judgment, the Fool, and the Nine of Cups. That is such a beautiful energy because the reality is this, right? With this coming in here, they're acknowledging who you are. They're acknowledging that you are their wish fulfillment. That is all I have for you today, beautiful souls. Thank you for spending this sacred time with me here at Spiritually Aura Tarot. If this reading hit your heart and mirrored your situation today, drop a comment below and share your story with our community. Honestly, your presence and your energy mean the world to me. Take care of your beautiful soul, keep shining, and stay close to this channel because there's so much more to uncover in the coming days. I'll see you very soon in your next reading. Bye-bye.